And this is a quick video looking at the coordinate puzzles that were quite tricky for us yesterday on the Wednesday. But remember, it's nothing to do with guessing or estimating. It's about using the logic and the information that's on the page and trying to find any patterns. Here's how it works. We looked at this one yesterday. We've got a diagram that shows us two identical squares, and that straight away shows the importance of reading the question carefully, because if you know that you've got two identical squares or anything else that's identical, then you know that you can work with seeing a pattern. We've got to work out the coordinates of B and C. Here is B, here is C. Let's work out B first. Now B doesn't go left or right at all from the point where X and Y cross. So we've got straight away it's starting at 0. So B's x-axis is 0. It's on the x-axis line. Then we're going to go up, and we can use the information from A to know that B's y-axis position is 10, as is A's. So B's coordinates is 0, 10. Now let's work out C's coordinates. Again, we can use A's position to work out part of C's answer, because it's in line with A on the x-axis. So we take that information. A's x-axis is 10, so C's x-axis is also 10. But what's difficult is that C is higher up from A or B. And this is where we're going to start to see a pattern going up the y-axis. Okay, so the bottom here is 0. A is at 10, and because we've got two identical squares, we should know that we've got to add another 10, and that would take us up to 20 on the y-axis. So C's coordinates are 10, 20. Let's have a look at one more. Here is a kite. We saw this one as well. And again, if you know it's a kite, then you are going to have some patterns going on. We need to work out the coordinates of point D. Now, point D is here, and if we use point D, we've got B that we can already use. And using B, we can work out the X point, the point on the X scale. And B's X point is 5. So D's X point is also going to be 5. D's X coordinates is 5. But we've got to work out its Y coordinate. And this is a little trickier. So we're going to use the information on the page to work out the Y coordinate. Now B is at 5, 6. So 6 is the Y position here. C and A are both at 4 on the y-axis. D is equally distant between, there's an equal distance between A and D and B and A, and you can use that to establish a pattern. And that, if you keep going down this pattern, 6 becomes 4, so we're subtracting 2, and we'll have to subtract 2 for this number here, and that will leave us with 2. And that is the Y point of coordinate D. So the coordinates of point D are 5, 2. They're two examples, but all of these questions have to use your logic and identification of patterns slightly differently. So you need a bit of common sense going on there as well. Now we'll go at the few questions underneath and let me know how that goes. Best of luck.